You know, it was great. It's a blessing to be able to be here with any of the teams, and you know, I feel like I did a pretty good job in that interview, and they told me a lot of things that I need to work on and to be able to play at the next level.
What do they talk to you about? Whether them specifically or other teams you've spoken with, what's the common thread?
The main message is just they say they're just trying to get to know me, and you know, they ask little stories and stuff, and what I think of myself, and you know, that's the main thing, is get to know me, the side that they don't get to see, the side that they don't get to know off the court.
What do they ask to try to get an idea of what you think of yourself?
You know, just basically, well, strengths and weaknesses is obviously a big thing. They ask what I think my strengths and weaknesses are. Probably just you know, what I feel I need to work on, what you know, what I can bring to a program, and what I can bring to the NBA.
How do you answer that?
Which one?
What you need to work on specifically, and what you bring to a team.
The main thing I say is my body. You know, getting bigger and being able to bump around with the big men of the league, the grown men of the league. You know, what was that? What was the other one?
How you fit into what you bring to a team.
I usually say versatility, being able to shoot at my size and stuff, and energy and maturity as a young guy.
Do you watch the game, the way the game's evolved over the last 5, 6, 7 years, however long it's been, to where positionless and guys like you are stepping out the lane and just think, boy, this really fits me?
Yeah, I mean, the game has definitely changed a lot, and you definitely have to be a whole lot more skilled now. And another guy was asking me if I noticed the same thing, and I was saying, yeah, you know, but it's also a big thing to being able to finish at the rim and stuff like that with my size. But the skill level has definitely ramped up in the past couple of years.
Do you have a workout schedule with Detroit?
I don't think I have a workout schedule with any team so far. Yeah.
Looking back, did Kentucky recruit you? That's the way I was.
Yes.
How did that go? Why didn't you sign with Kentucky?
Well, I mean, obviously Kentucky's a great program and everything, and you know, they came hard after me, but you know, at the end it seemed like staying home and being able to play in front of my friends and family and stuff was the right choice for me.
Steven, what was it like playing for multiple head coaches this past year, having to deal with that scenario in the middle of your season?
Well, of course, it's not the ideal situation for any player, but you know, it's what we had to deal with, and in the middle of the season, we didn't really have time to react to it that much. So, I mean, they all had the same plan, and they were all together from the beginning. So it's not like our game plan changed much. So that was the good part.
How much did change with the turnover between coaches, and how much did it kind of open things up for you guys a little bit?
I mean, I think the biggest difference was early on. Coach Simon played me, I think, like 10 minutes more than Coach Rice did, but that could also be we were running out of players near the end there too. So, you know, I think it was, well, like I said, we were running out of players, so we ended up having 5 scholarship players at the end of the season. So, I mean, all the pace and everything that we were going at was changing a little bit.
How have workouts been going for you so far?
They've been killing me, but you know, no place I'd rather be, and I love the work process of it.
What's kind of the routine like? What's kind of your workout regimen like right now?
We usually have a workout early in the morning, probably about 8 or 9, and then weights after that, and then conditioning after that, and then we come back probably about 3 or 4 hours later for another shooting workout.
Just curious
Where am
to know.
I? LA. Yeah.
Curious to know, like growing up, who are some of the players that you watched that kind of affected your development that you try to do before?
I had an older sister that played basketball, and she was a huge fan of Dirk. So I think early on that was probably what I watched, especially because I obviously knew I was going to be a humongous player. So I think that watching him, I definitely learned from him a lot.
Any other players in the league now that you think you kind of compared to a little bit, or might have a similar skill set aside from Dirk, I suppose?
I would say Chris Bosh. I would say that was a big one for me.